With the unanimous 8-0 vote on the smoking ban here in Fremont, many citizens are excited they will no longer find these on their playgrounds. Today's a day to definitely sit in the shade, and we could see record highs tomorrow. I'm Taylor Dahl, and I'll have your weather forecast coming up live on Star City News. Mike Poe has had this land for over 20 years in southeast Lincoln, and because of the drought so far this year, he's never seen cracks in his land as bad as this. The city of Fremont has approved a smoke-free policy that people can no longer smoke in parks.
I believe it's a good thing. Years ago I was a smoker, and I've realized over the years how good banning smoking is. Not that I have anything against anybody smoking, it's just a matter of where and when.
We wanted to really look at the entire park area as a whole to create a healthier environment, so when families and children came out to the parks, they truly felt like they had an environment that they could enjoy without any distractions or interruptions from other people.
I think that any town it's possible. I know a lot of California is that way, and it's very, you know, on the beaches and that type of thing. They're very regulated, and I hope Lincoln does. I think this is a great start to make like I said, a healthier community, but also a healthier state now.
Lincoln is looking into a similar proposal, and the vote could come very soon. In Fremont for Star City News, I'm Taylor Dahl reporting. After having a very dry spring, and as summer comes closer, the warning signs of a possible drought are creeping closer to eastern Nebraska.
Well, this year's been, warmer a lot sooner than most years, so everything's way ahead of time. And the grass has grown, in March instead of April, and now there hasn't been no rain for the last probably over a month. Large cracks in the ground out there is just making it very concerned. Everybody's talking about we're in the drought that Texas and Oklahoma had last year. I'm hearing that from a lot of the farmers in the area.
Al Dutcher, a Nebraska state climatologist, has been discussing the drought with his colleagues and with many others in the past few weeks.
We have essentially been in an overall warmer than normal pattern now for the better part of the last 9 months. If you look at all of the statistics in terms of station data and statewide basis, every month for Nebraska has been above normal all the way through last October. We're really going to see some significant crop stress occurring, at least in our dryland and our pastures.
The drought so far this spring has been hard on farmers and many others. Hopefully rainfall will come in the near future. For Star City News, I'm Taylor Dahl reporting. Thanks, guys. I'm back from that brutal heat wave that is going on outside, and it is brutal. I saw many people today with bottles of water, running to get into the shade, and just doing anything they can to stay away from this hot and humid weather. With it being 83 degrees by nearly 11 a.m. in Lincoln this morning, it feels a lot warmer than that, and the heat gets worse as the day progresses. What are you doing to help protect yourself from the heat wave when you come outside?
Just get to where I got to go, and I'm not out in the heat very much. I take medicines where I can't be out in it anyway, so. But I just cool off, stay in air conditioning.
Lincoln residents are doing everything they can, from sitting in the shade to walking to get into the shade or playing in the pool.
Concerning the heat, most of our individuals that attend here are 60 or older. So we try to offer educational and entertainment type programs that would encourage them to stay inside and stay cool. Some of what we're doing is, like for tomorrow, for the first day of summer, we're going to have some watermelon, we're going to have some squirt guns, some beach balls, we're going to have a summer party, movies, and we're going to stay cool and relax and have some fun.
These folks will be beating the heat by listening to some music and playing different games with one another at the Aging Partner Center. Now, heat stroke is the most common and serious injury that people may suffer from. If someone you are with is having a possible heat stroke, call 911 immediately and wait for paramedics to arrive. A few symptoms of a possible heat stroke are: if the body temperature is above 105 degrees, that is considered a heat stroke. Some others are severe headache, dizziness, lack of sweating, muscle weakness, rapid heartbeat and breathing, or unconsciousness. This information comes from WebMD.com. Now, doctors say to be careful out there and stay hydrated. In the newsroom for Star City News, I'm Taylor Dahl reporting. Now here's a look at news around the globe. Jerry Sandusky will not testify in his own defense on the sexual abuse trial. Many thought his testimony could give prosecutors enough information to push forward new evidence against him, such as an unaired segment that Sandusky had with NBC's Bob Costas. Sandusky is on trial for 51 counts related to child sex abuse. Thousands in Egypt came together in Cairo's Tahrir Square to see if the rumors were true about the possible death of former President Mubarak. A member of the Supreme Council of the Armed Forces said he is not clinically dead as reported, but his health is deteriorating and he is in critical condition. The National Weather Service has issued fire danger warnings for southern Nebraska counties stretching all the way east to Thayer County. The warnings are in effect since 11 a.m. this morning and will last until 9 p.m. this evening. A mountain lion has been spotted in Nebraska. York County Sheriff Dahl Radcliffe saw the cougar about 2 blocks north from York Middle School, and once they saw the cougar, it went into a cornfield. Radcliffe said, quote, "There is absolutely no doubt that what I saw was a mountain lion." You can see just hot everywhere you go here in Nebraska. 96 here in the capital city, 100 in Beatrice, 95 in Omaha, 99 in Falls City, and as we go further west, 97 in Hastings and Grand Island. As we look at a national map, you can see very, very hot here in the Midwest. Also on the coast, a little warm as well. 79 in LA, 76 in Northern California, 88 in Salt Lake City, 96 down in San Antonio. Hottest spot is around Nashville, Tennessee, 102. And as we go to the northeast, we see 87 in New York City, 92 in Philadelphia. Just hot everywhere. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, it really doesn't get much better at all. Hot all the way throughout the week. 95 today, 98 and 97 on Friday and Saturday, and upper 90s throughout the rest of the week. So just as long as you're outside, just stay hydrated and just stay cool. That's it for weather. Back to you, Brandon and Megan.
For Star City News, I'm Erin Myers.
And I'm Taylor Dahl. Have a great evening.